How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Ruffled Rowlet, and welcome back to a brand new video. Ladies and gentlemen, as you may have noticed, I've been out for like 5 days, and yesterday I couldn't really work, and I didn't really want to work as I was celebrating my birthday. Yes, I turned 23, and I was with my girlfriend, and we just had a great day. Honestly, the best birthday I've ever had. She gave me a bunch of gifts, like a Game Boy Color, which I've always wanted. She got me one, and as well as Pokemon TCG set, the new set, and I got Chonkachu in it, so you know, it's kind of neat. I love it. It's actually perfect. I love my girlfriend. She did a great time. You know, just made a great time for me yesterday. Yeah, so ladies and gents, we are back with new content because there is so much stuff. So sit back, relax, grab yourself a beverage. We're going to get into all of this information because there's loads of it. Also, by the way, we're still doing a giveaway of 3 copies of Legends Arceus. If you want to have a chance of winning this, join Momo Board, which is linked down below right now for a chance to win. And that's about that. Let's get into the actual information now, shall we? So we're going to start things off here with this info right here, coming to us from the official Pokemon Company account, which is kind of interesting. So basically what this says is that 16 different media companies will be participating in the Christmas Pokemon Exchange meeting to be held on 1800 on Saturday, December 18th. The event will be broadcasted on Pokemon's official YouTube and Line Live, so stay tuned for click here for more details. Apparently this might be an exchange event. I think this could actually possibly host some interesting possible things and hints and stuff like that, but basically they're going to be trading. They're going to be using, like, you know, different, you know, like I guess Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and Sword and Shield, and do trade events between them. So we'll have to wait and see what actually happens, but you know, basically something's happening. It's a bit odd. But we'll have to wait and see how, you know, like, you know, what happens. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But that's the first thing we have to talk about. Next, though, is something slightly bigger. Which, in this case, is about the Pokemon anime, but it relates to Legends Arceus. So please be aware of that. So let's get started with this. Ladies and gentlemen, apparently the actual Pokemon anime is going to be getting exclusive episodes to Amazon. So, information: a special edition of the Pokemon anime, exclusive distribution of Pokemon God and Arceus on Amazon Prime Video from the 2022 first, or like the 21st of January, Friday, and the 28th on Friday. Hikari and others are from the Sinnoh region, and whatever, you know, that means, are here. And if we continue on down here further, you can actually see that there is like even more stuff. Like, so there's an Arceus anime arc a week before PLA releases. I wonder why then are jumping into it so fast. Even if they stay in Hisui for 4 or 5 of the following episodes, it's only a matter of time before they go back to Kanto and the Hisui arc is done. Pokemon Day may surprise us yet. Now, I personally been saying it. Gen 9 is going to be announced next year. I keep telling you guys I think it's going to happen, and I still think it's going to happen, and this gives me more of a feeling that it's going to happen. You know why? Because Legends Arceus is not going to hold people's attention as long as people might think. Now, sure, the game is going to be popular, it's going to make a lot of money, it's going to have a lot of, you know, streams and videos and whatever the shit you want to talk about. It's going to do well, okay? That's undeniable. That's like a guarantee. But that does not mean, okay? That does not mean that we are going to be looking at Legends Arceus to be the game to cover us for all of next year. No, I think Gen 9 is being announced at Pokemon Day, which is what, like end of February? It's being announced, and we're getting ourselves new shit. So I'm just going to say that, okay? I think shit's happening. Might be wrong. Might be totally wrong, actually. You never know. But I'm just saying, I think we're going to get ourselves some big stuff. So that's just what I think. If you guys think I'm wrong, let me know why. I'd love to know your thoughts and opinions on it. But that's happening. But we continue on down here. There's actually even more posts. Here we got like Central saying the Pokemon Travel Special Edition announcement inspired by Pokemon Legends. Ash, Go, and Akari, which I guess is Dawn, will explore the Hisui region and come across the unique Pokemon Arceus in the special Pokemon The God Arceus event. It will premiere on January 21st exclusively on Amazon Prime Video in Japan. So this is an exclusive to Amazon Prime in Japan, which is really weird, by the way. Just a really weird thing. Like, I don't even know what to say about it, man. But even Zach, my boy, Illumia's trainer Zach, came out and said, Legends Arceus arc, more Dawn, less Chloe, let's go. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's really odd that they're going to be doing this specifically. I mean, they're even wearing the clothing and stuff from it, so a bit odd. Not going to deny that. A bit strange. But it is what it is, though. And you can even see, like, they even have the Pokeballs being shown off. You know, the Hisuian Pokeballs. Like, look at that. They've got that. They even got that, which is just weird, man. It's just weird. But apparently in Pokemon God called Arceus, Satoshi, Go, and Akari are dressed differently than usual. In their hands, the monster ball of form that it's not familiar and made out of wood. Sinnoh region of the legendary Pokemon, and then it just lists, I guess, the legendary, Lake Trio also appears. So apparently, yeah, Mesprit, Uxie, Azulf, etc. will be showing up as well, which is fair enough. But yeah, basically the anime is going to be going all in on that side of things. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with it. And here's something interesting that Raf said. Okay, so it turns out that this Arceus arc isn't canonical to Journeys. It's similar to the Suicune message from the Aurora on anime special that was shown at various planetariums and museums in Japan, with this one being on Amazon Prime. Still fun, we got it, and Dawn again. So this is not going to be a thingy, I guess, that's going to be official and canonical to the actual anime, but something they're doing just on the sideline, right? But we'll have to wait to see what that means. Guess you can kind of put this in the same ballpark as a Pokemon movie, right? Like kind of at that same level that like it doesn't really, it doesn't really affect the actual show at all. It doesn't actually change anything within the story of the show, which is kind of weird, but it is what it is though. And we'll have to wait and see what happens with this. They're probably gonna have some BS reason for why it doesn't, like it all didn't happen or some whatever stuff, but basically it's not going to actually have an effect on it. And oh snap, what does this mean? They won't even do a PLA arc in the main part of Journeys? This makes the Gen 9 reveal seem even more possible. Yeah, because what they can do with Journeys, right? Because it's a possibility here that they can literally expand Journeys and let them do a Gen 9 Journeys like anime, like just expand upon it, right? Keep keep Ash the way he is and whatnot, keep Chloe around, and just have them, instead of like, resetting and him going to a brand new region, just simply exploring, the Generation 9 region whenever it releases, next year, and once the anime starts rolling into that content. Basically, that seems like the most logical way to go about it. That's just what I think. I might be wrong, I don't know, but I think that's a pretty logical way to do it, because, yeah, I don't know, man. We'll have to wait and see what happens with it, though. So, we continue on. We already read this, yep, a special episode of the anime will be exclusive to Amazon Prime in Japan, which, again, is a bit, like, confusing why it's only for that time frame, and it's like 4 episodes, but again, apparently, like, we'll have to wait and see if they're canonical or not. We'll have to wait, but it is what it is though. So ladies and gents, let's move on back to something totally different, which is riddles. So we've got ourselves some riddly riddles, and first one is from Riddler Khu. Says, I was trolling with the numbers, guess which it is, this will affect your conclusions. 4 is solved halfway, it's E is an N, its W is the same T as 5. This info is fake. Makes no sense. I don't know what he's doing. At this point, like, everybody's just like, you know what? Just end it, mate, because it's confusing, man. It continues on though. Attention, since now all my tweets related to hints and riddles will all add a tail by the end. This info is fake. I decided to troll because of that. No. Don't worry, this won't interfere with my old tweets. The info added with this litter tail can be true or false. Other personal posts won't adopt this rule. Little typo. Not sure what's going on here. He's on, saying, basically, this is, it still has to be Electrode, right? And he's talking about, like, the list here of all the Pokemon that, will have Hisuian / evolutions and whatnot. And I don't know, bro. Are we even getting a Hisuian Electrode? Is that even happening? I don't even know anymore, man. I really don't even know. Gen 2 female protagonist will get an ancestor in PLA. This info is fake. One of the characters in Gen 2 and one in Gen 6 will share the same ancestor in PLA. This info is fake. One of the characters in Gen 1 and one in Gen 7 will share the same ancestor in PLA. This info is fake. One of the characters in Gen 3 and one in Gen 8 will share the same ancestor in PLA. This info is fake. Again, he's saying it's fake, so shit, I don't know, bro, but he's confusing the fuck out of me, okay? I'm not gonna deny it. It's just making me feel weird. And it's just the same stuff we just looked at. I don't know, bro. He's making me feel a bit anxious with like this is fake, so I'm a bit lost. One of the characters in Gen 3 and one in Gen 8 will share the same ancestor in PLA. This info is fake. And then somebody tried, like Steelix here in this case, tried to actually make the point that, Phoebe and Nessa is her ancestor. Iskan is specifically said to be afraid of ghost types, and his noble is Basque Legion, which is water ghost. Honestly, that seems pretty fucking, like, spot on to me, as far as I can tell. Actually, seems pretty spot on, to be fair with you. So nice guess there, Steelix. Actually, a pretty decent guess. And apparently, we already seen this, but like, it's about, Hisuian Voltorb. We already saw that, so that we're going to just skip over that real quick. But this actually happened though. Nintendo's official online magazine has a few pages dedicated to Pokemon that are now available in English. Note that this magazine does not share new information. And it actually does show up some things. And I'm just going to quickly do something that I think is worthwhile, or else we're going to run into some trouble during this video, which is to connect my little mousey with cable because it ran out of battery, so we can't even look at more news otherwise. But let's continue. So apparently the magazine shows some stuff. If we look at it, it says mysterious organizations have gathered, and then it shows off all the old games going back to, you know, the original Red, Blue, and whatnot, all the way to, you know, Sun and Moon, I guess, in this case, with Team Skull. But it's really funny to me, though, that they literally don't even include Sword and Shield shit, because everybody knows that Team Yell is the most garbage-ass thing in the world. But it says here, special feature on Pokemon 2021, the Hisui region, a guide to the main sites, and then it just goes in, what is Pokemon Legends Arceus? And then it says it's an adventure set in an era long before the events of the Pokemon Diamond and Pearl games, when the Sinnoh region was still known as the Hisui region, blending action and exploration with the RPG roots of the Pokemon series. This latest game offers a new kind of experience. All right, and then it just goes through and shows off stuff like the Galaxy team with Commander Kamado, Obsidian Fieldlands, which we already heard about, land where the Lord of the Wood lives, and then Hisuian miscellaneous records, Pokemon Hisui forms, yeah, it's just a bit of a like a, you know, a magazine type thing which shows off a bunch of stuff. And this is kind of cute though, showing off like, you know, them boys. But yeah, so ladies and gents, let's continue on. And I have a big point to make at the end here, so stick around if you want to hear something quite interesting in this case. But yeah, we also have, of course, this little clay animation which popped up, which you guys probably have seen by now. I just thought I'd mention it. But yeah, it's pretty cute. Just Hisuian Voltorb having a good old time. You can probably already watch it, or you probably have already seen it. And then a point from Keelio says a spin-off that you want to see happen next year. He says Pokemon Pinball, a spin-off that I want to see maybe remade or something. I would love for them to do like Gale of Darkness or Colosseum, or even like one of the battle games like Battle Revolution or something. And in this one, actually, this tweet seems to be broken, which is just great. But yeah, it's been deleted. It was by Shibs, but no idea what that was about. And then we have some info from Eclipse saying, random info. I know about O Dialga and O Palkia since January 2021. And he continues on here, says, January 19, 2021, posted about this, deleted after 3 minutes to avoid problems. October 19, 2021, confirmed this info in my past podcast. At the time, I wasn't sure if they were going to be including it in BDSPO Legends. Now it's clear. Apparently, we're getting some like Origin Dialga and Origin Palkia in these games. So we're going to see what that's going to be like. Well, you definitely have noticed that I hinted some characters who should share their usual answers, but trolled several number combinations. Guess who this ancestors and descendants was/were? Well, obviously we know one of them, which is the big cowboy dude from Gen 5, which I don't remember his name. I was going to say Clint or something, but I genuinely do not remember him. Honestly, some characters, I just do not remember their names. Like, I'm horrible with names in general, by the way. Never trust me to remember somebody's name. Some of the Gen 2 combinations are true. If 1 and 7 exist, it's got to be Oaks. We'll have to wait and see with that. And we continue on further. This is just him, like, you know, expanding on it. And so, okay, well, we've got Steelix here saying Clay and Milo, Clay and Bugsy, Clay and Bia. I just noticed that they have the same expression too. I think this is the last one. So yeah, if we look at them here, they do kind of have a similar expression. Not the same kind of eyes, but yeah, similar expression though. Won't deny that. And then we have also this right here. This is from Eduardo. So I'm just going to give a heads up. Check out Eduardo's tweet. Eduardo always gets pissed whenever I cover his stuff. But apparently he has a bit of a breakdown, I'm guessing in this case, of a bunch of stuff, by the way. But he has a breakdown of specifically like the Seas Legend, which, by the way, is from the Canonical library in BDSP. There's a new story in there, which clearly relates to Hisui. And he says the Seas Legend Decoded, at least it's my take on it, showing what Pokemon are in this area, like this specific top part right there, says BDSP is the Seas Legend decoded by Nintendo So once upon a time in the East Sea, there was a Pokemon known as the Prince, a brave human asked Pokemon living in the sea to let them see the Prince. Mantike, Weasel, and Quillfish with huge spikes acknowledged the humans' bravery and joined them. Together, they set off over the sunset-streaked sea, sailing through the ocean gates stretched over the waves. News of this reached the ears of the prince, who went to meet the brave little party at the seaside hollow. And then you got Mantike there, you got Weasel there, you've got, of course, also, what else do we have there? I guess, like Shellos, whatever it's called. But I don't see Quillfish, though, which is odd. But, yeah, basically, I guess he's hinting at this maybe having to relate with, what do you call it? The mythical Pokemon, Manaphy or whatever. So, We'll have to see what happens with this. It is what it is. But yeah. So yeah, if you guys want to check out Nintendo Kusuo's whole like list here of his like kind of breakdown of what he thinks might be happening and his thoughts, I will link it down below. And whatnot, so you guys can take a look at it, because other than that, I don't really know, what else to input on this. But yeah, so ladies and gents, before we continue, I want to make a point now. If you guys remember the original Riddle image, that Riddle image told us one very important thing, right? Which is like that we are going to be getting ourselves kind of like a what's the word I'm looking for? I guess we're getting more or less be getting ourselves a how do I say this? We're getting ourselves a guaranteed new evolution for Rowlet, Oshawott, and Cyndaquil. We're going to get brand new evolutions for those guys, okay? That's happening, all right? We're pretty much guaranteed that. And the reason I say that is because everything so far in that Riddle image has been correct, okay? Hisuian Zoroark has been correct. Voltorb has been correct. It's like some other stuff, like I can't remember off the top of my head, but a bunch of stuff in that has been correct. It's been like totally right. So I guess right now I'm just going to wait and see what those are going to look like. I might have a video about that coming out next. So my next video is going to be about that. So just stay tuned for that. But for now, yeah, that's happening, by the way. That's happening. So just keep that in mind. Either way, ladies and gents, that's going to be it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, drop a like down below. I will see you on the next one. Peace out and bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen.